Well, James Haskell caught up with UFC welterweight John Hathaway, and they joined forces to prepare the ultimate clean meal.
Hi everyone, I'm here with a friend of Beyond the Octagon, John Hathaway, and his nutritionist, Dede. So Dede, do you want to tell everyone at home sort of what your background is, what you do?
Yeah, I've been brought up in a bodybuilding background, and I've sort of taken the bodybuilding methods over to the fight world, and it's really worked very well. John's weight has come down quite easily whenever he can. He's never been weight trained, and he's always been very strong for his fights.
So you find stepping up, making just your day-to-day eating a little bit better, much easier for your fight preparation?
Obviously, much easier to make weight. I find my performance is a lot better because I'm actually at a good constant weight a lot more. So my body gets a lot used to actually being able to perform at that weight. So I find it definitely helpful.
Is John weighing his food, or you know, what kind of guidelines are you giving him?
In camp, all the food is weighed out because we need to know exactly what's going in. Obviously, the carbohydrates have to be very high. We keep the protein down to about 1 gram per pound of body weight because we're not building muscles and we keep them strong. We have some good essential fats in there as well, out of the joints and transporting fats out of the body. His recovery from sessions is fantastic.
That's what I was going to ask you now. Recovery for a fighter, especially with the amount of sparring, is key.
Well, as soon as John finishes a session, he'll have a pro-recover, which is high glycemic carbs, got vitamin C's in as well to counteract the free radicals. And then an hour afterwards, he'll be eating a meal or rice or sweet potato or a jack potato with a lean protein source. Some vegetables as well, micronutrients to help digest the macronutrients. And then a couple of hours later, before he starts his next training session, he'll have a small meal, often a higher fat meal, maybe some oily fish. So that will give him the energy sources for the evening training session.
What kind of thing are you doing in your day? What does your food makeup look like? How many meals are you getting in?
Again, I normally get 5 to 6 meals in. Sometimes one of the meals would actually be like, say, a protein shake or a meal replacement shake, so I'm not actually necessarily eating that much. Normally I'm always with chicken, especially at the beginning of the camp. I like having red meat, love having steak in when I can. Obviously towards the end of the camp is when I start switching to fish. I go for white fish, it's straight in and out of your body very fast. Keeps you very lean, almost brings kind of like the surface of the skin a lot more into the muscles, gets rid of a lot of water which is in there. And then I normally do a salmon in the evening when I get closer as well.
A lot of people, make the mistake, I feel, of going to supermarkets to buy their food. Why is that so important that they don't?
Well, when you go to a supermarket, if you buy some chicken, say 200 grams, you think you're going to be getting 46 grams of protein out of that. In actual fact, you're not, because what they do is they pump the chicken full of water. So when you cook it, you lose a lot of water weight. It's always better to come to your local butcher and buy your meat.
So what are we going to go for today?
We're going to get up some turkey breasts today. Just some good lean protein. We're going to get some probably greens. We're going to have some pineapple with some protein as well, just to help the digestive enzymes in the pineapple to help digest that protein out. And we're also going to get some rice to have with it.
Any good butcher needs that pineapple. Simon, do you have a pineapple? Perfect, look at that, unbelievable. Never sold one in his life, he's got one today.
We're going to do a normal portion of 100 grams. Now I have white rice just with the ultra slices. I start from bottom. You stayed off brown rice because of the husks can actually handle baking. And also we change broccoli and we move broccoli out of it because it's very high in fibre, unsoluble fibre. So we're literally just going to stick it in there, some boiling water, and just leave that on to boil. Our next thing is going to be 200 grams of turkey. We're just going to put a slight spice mix with it, just paprika, some salt, and probably some garlic powder as well.
So say for example he's weighed in, he's met the weight as you said that he's doing very easily now. How do you then optimise his eating post that? So it means when he gets into the fight, he's ready to hit the ground running.
Well, basically what we do, we don't give him any protein after the weigh-in. His body needs carbohydrates. He's depleted the carbs from his muscles to make sure that he's made weight. So what we do is every couple of hours, over the 24 hours that he has, he'll eat a small carbohydrate meal. So what he'd have is a small portion of porridge, he'd have some apples, which is slowly carbohydrate. He'd have some rice, he could have some jam as well. So you get a slight insulin spike to push the carbohydrates in as well. As soon as he's weighed in, a couple of sachets of diarrhea to replace any sauce that he's lost. On a fight day, again, he'd be up early, and it would be the similar sort of things like the porridge, slow release carbohydrates all the way through the day until we feel that the muscles are actually filled out, and you can feel that it's just a simple test. You tense your arm, tense your bicep, tricep. It's rock hard compared to the day before. It's full of glycogen. So then we know that he's ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is something we made earlier. Looks awesome. Looks like the perfect clean meal. If you excuse me, I'm just going to sit down and eat. Cheers, if you wouldn't mind getting out. That'd be perfect.
Looks delicious. But this stuff really